as we left off, exploring the basement rather hurriedly, following Durst wearing the body of the woman who was formerly the bodyguard of Ahmet, uh, whose name none of you still know yet.
Period.
So
Big bitch.
everyone
Big
just
bit.
calls her the big bitch. Um, you made a bargain, an offering at the very least, to Malum through the accursed doors that they seem to have been able to speak to you from, offering some small trinkets and some rather decayed looking filth uh, through both the doors, and in doing so, managed to convince them to assist you. The sound of two cultists' heads being cracked against the doors from the other side, followed by them opening, as well as in the distance, the sound what seemed to be the crypt doors that you had passed on your ways here, falling open and unleashing, in one manner or another, the wrath of the Durst family
I'm fucking like
upon the cultists. What was that? Hello?
I think it was just feedback from Jamie's mic.
Yeah.
Okay, it sounded like someone said, "I'm talking about beep," and I got confused.
I think it was your mic
No,
bringing feedback
I
from
was.
Jamie's.
Yeah, let me fix that.
Sorry, I was just like, what? Um,
The tism's tisming for you. I can feel it.
yeah, just a stunned moment, confusion. You heard the sounds of seemingly living cultists who had remained down here, being attacked by whatever was unleashed from the crypts. Uh, as that took place, Durst stormed into the room he believed his wife Elizabeth had been holding up in. Looking around the room, didn't immediately see her, but called out a challenge, and she erupted from the wall, dressed in the garb of the cultists. Uh, but unlike the ones that you'd seen outside or Ahmed, she seems to have given herself over to some form of undeath and launched herself upon her erstwhile husband, saying that though he wore a different face, she knew it was him. So, I will return everyone to the death house basement of Durst Manor. All right, everyone can see and everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, with this session, we're launching right into it with combat. So give me one moment.
Woo!
Fuck yeah.
Let me know if anyone needs any time to sort anything. But we'll roll initiative now.
No.
Oof.
Got that solid initiative. Oh, and before I forget, the party, the two people who had actually placed the offerings were Aurelia and Kostia. You both gained a point of dread when you made an offering to Malum.
Hi.
You don't know?
Because I
Yeah, because you
voluntold
don't know
you.
what it does.
Okay, well, how do I mark this dread?
Um, currently, you can mark it on your character sheet under features if you want, but I'm keeping it written down also.
How many dreads does it take to ascend?
You don't know. We
Ramil, my
shall see.
man.
And yet, Ramil is the only one going before. Let me check the spell list. that they're working from. But yeah, if both of you would go ahead and create the things on your character sheets to list that. Ramil
Done.
is going to go ahead and keep it. I think they're just going to keep it simple, and seeing as they don't have any reason to think she's particularly dangerous, at least not to them. Yes, combat music. Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure.
There we go. Because they are not sure exactly how dangerous this thing is, Ramil will just open up with a firebolt. Will not hit with an aid. Ramil unleashes a blast of fire, but unfortunately, she seems quite quick on her feet, and she simply sidles out of the way of the blast. Elizabeth Durst's turn. She is going to turn. She sees you, Lucien, at her side, and will do one longsword attack against you and one against Durst. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Take 5 slashing damage. And then against Durst, 6 to hit, won't hit them. They managed to get the half of their maul in the way of the blow. But then she lashes out towards them again with a bare hand, trying to life drain. Will hit. And yeah, 1 second. Oof. Okay. They pass the Constitution saving throw, but do take 5 points of damage as she plunges her hand into their chest, and you see necrotic energy pouring into them as it tries to drain the life force from them. That will be her turn. She seems far more agile and deadly than the other creatures you've faced so far here. Aurelia.
All right. Oh man. We are coming in
Mhm.
terrified, but still coming in with our rapier. I'm going to how it works because Lucian's friendly, I can move into her space, whack, and then move. Or do I need to move like here?
You would have to move. You're not allowed to like make attacks from somewhere someone else is standing. I don't believe so. You'd have to move here and then attack. But you can move through their space without any difficulty. That
With a 19
hits.
hit.
Absolutely. You're
And
looking
use
for
my
an armor class of 14 now that one of you have hit her.
use my sneak attack at this as well. That will do 13 total. 10 is piercing.
All right. Well, technically, all 13 of it is piercing because sneak attack just applies the weapon's damage type.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it looks like it should be more effective, but you notice that your blade does not sink so deep into undead flesh as it ought to. She takes half damage.
Ugh. Then
Turns seeing you.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to. I'd like to disengage and come over here if that works.
Uh, yes. Factoring in. Let me check. 10. Yeah, you have just enough movement to do that. The moving over the bed is difficult terrain.
Okay, gotcha. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Gustav takes 2 swings with the maul at advantage because they have an ally and you got rid of their poison condition. Hits, and it doesn't seem to have rolled advantage. Unless I'm missing something. Something seems to be
It
wrong
rolled
with
it
their
twice.
character sheet.
So, like, there's one maul attack and then a second maul attack right after.
Okay, yeah. Something seems to be wrong with this character sheet, just in general. So we're just gonna count that as first one, take damage on the first damage roll on each of these, okay? So 5 damage, sadly reduced. So does not seem very effective, despite the fairly massive, considerable strength of the woman. Whose body Gustav wore, and then a second attack. And that'll be 8, and have them still managing to chip away, swinging the maul, bashing her back and forth, but she just seems to have an unnatural resilience. And they roll off the bed to stand here. In a slightly protective stance to try and keep them away from Aurelia. Kostia.
All right. Kostia will shift forward. And she is going to produce flame because she can't, or well, she can, but she doesn't quite want to get close enough to hit her with a stick after seeing her do what she did. So she will cast a little flame in her hand and lob it at her.
That'll hit.
Woo.
So, as a note, everyone please call out your attack rolls, like totals, and your damage totals.
Okay. 2
Uh,
fire.
And for 2 fire damage, and very lightly singed, but it seems to have its full effect. And that will be your turn, unless there's something else you want to do.
No, she'll stay where she's at. Yeah, she can, at least from here, she can see everybody.
Alright. Lucien.
Okay. Lucian's just gonna do a attack with the silver battle axe.
And is this one or two-handed?
One-handed.
Okay.
Rolling under my. Okay. 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. And then I'll do a divine smite with this one since I hit.
Oh, burning spell slot. Okay.
Ah, we have it. Might as
And that's
well.
1 for D8 for undead.
An additional 1d8, yeah.
Hmm.
Cool. And hold on.
And
Let me roll the divine smite. Oh, I think it rolled it too. Yes,
yeah,
it already rolled it. But I don't think it rolled the additional d8.
it didn't.
So I'm just gonna roll another d8 if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all of that damage gets through, by the way.
Hell yeah.
As you see the silver edge of your battle axe bite into it and erupt with radiant light. For the first time you've ever wielded a weapon, you felt that surge of holy power running through you. Give me your damage total.
Uh,
I believe it's 24.
yeah, 24.
As you hit, the creature seems badly damaged. But still standing. And as you see the flames erupt from it, you start to see something pouring out of it. A swarm of cockroaches erupt from the wound directly onto you. And they will be entering initiative now. And they move on her turn, technically, actually. So no need to roll for initiative on them. And is there anything else you do as you're covered in an eruption of cockroaches that pour out of her body?
No, I think that's all I'll do.
And she howls in rage. But Ramil goes first, so let's see what Ramil can do here. Unleashes, seeing her on her left legs, is just going to unleash another firebolt. Hits, no necrotic damage, but 9 fire. And hilariously, with that supercharged hit you landed, and everyone else is whittling, Ramil hits her for 9 fire damage with a 14 to hit, and she is launched back into the wall. And you see the malevolent light fading from her eyes. The corpse goes still. The cockroaches, then, with her death, seem to dissipate and disperse back. Not to her, but into the crack in the wall. You smited. Yeah, she got dunked.
Oof.
Everyone all right?
Are you alright? You took a decent hit.
Oh, yeah, I've got it. And Lucien will just kind of put her hand to the wound and do the other 5 lay on hands.
Alright. You sure you don't want to use the berries for that? Because the berries, you can only heal 1 hit point per turn with them in like a combat situation by raw.
I'd rather save the good bear.
Okay. So, yeah, heal. Now, changing music again. Durst straightens up, looks at the remains of his wife, and just staring down at her for a long moment before reaching, and you can see on her finger is a wedding ring with a set of 3 diamond studs in it. And with a violent yank, pries it from her finger. Looks around and nods to each of you. The creature's not far now. And walking back over the bed, at least themselves seems intent on leading the way back out.
Okay. You seem like you know where you're going.
If anyone wants to do anything, though, let me know. Lucien, Alora, not Alora, Aurelia.
Yeah, can I just do a quick peek and make sure there's nothing like of value in here or information?
Absolutely. There is what appears to be a. Let me check. I'm pulling up the thing. Ah, yes. There is a foot locker at the end of the bed. If you would like to, it is unlocked.
Yes.
You will find the following. Oh, that's quite funny. You find what looks to be an extremely elaborate cloak of with gold trim along it. It is a light, like a soft blue color, and you can tell just by looking at it the way it kind of shines even in the very dim light of this place that it has some sort of magical property.
Ooh, mine.
There's also a small wooden coffer. It is also unlocked. Looking in there, it seems to hold 4 potions, though you can't tell exactly what they are. There is also
Fine.
a folded chain shirt. What appears to be traveling kit, like she had prepared herself for a journey. A bullseye lantern, which is a lantern that you can direct the light to be more strongly focused in one direction. Another container. This one looks to be a flask. Not sure what it's containing. And what looks to be a yellow covered book, which opening it looks similar to the one you saw filled with strange spells that Ramil had seemed to make some use of.
I'm pocketing all of that.
Alright. And you're using the satchels you grabbed earlier for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you start scooping all of that. While she's scooping all of that, Kostia, are you doing anything?
Kostia, just because it's a little bit crowded in the room, Kostia will go and have a look at the cultists' bodies, see if there's anything of use on them.
Right. So you reach down and seeing the bodies, they have each of them has what appears to be a short sword at their side that looks of kind of like standard make, nothing fancy. Under the robes, you can feel leather armor. Do you remove the masks either of them wore?
I think she would slip back the hood and kind of like tip up the mask. After seeing the door made of faces, she's a little bit afraid what is going to be under there. So she'll just kind of like pull back the hood and start barely lifting the mask and trying to peek underneath. But we'll remove it if it seems like it's not going to scar her.
As you start to lift up that, I'm going to cut for 1 second over towards Lucien. Lucien, what are you doing?
Lucien's not doing much. Lucien will just go over and pick up Ramil. And kind of just see how Gustav's, I guess, processing right now. And just, like, watch body language of Gustav.
Give me an insight check. And it's a bit challenging, so the DC is going to be 16. This is mostly not them trying to deceive you, but they're wearing somebody else's whole ass face. And so it's a little hard to, like, one-to-one the emotions.
That's about... Never mind. Dang, 4. Dang, y'all. It's gonna be such a bad session. Oh.
You did, like, half the total hit points of a mini boss.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy everything, but learn nothing.
The paladin motto.
Damn. Well,
Paladins
Ramil.
and barbarians have this in common.
That's an angry bitch.
Ramil just nods. As you are lifting that mask ever so slowly, Kostia, you start to see something, and where their face, at the very edge of the face, right? Like of the skeleton structure where the face should be, you start to see the skin concave inwards. It's up to you if you want to keep removing that mask from them. It seems to almost be like looking at something the skin dipping in. There's no blood from what you can see, though.
No, I think she's going to start to see that, and she's like, we've seen enough.
Very well. Just lowers the mask slowly back down. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. But she will take the you said they have one short sword each or two each?
One short sword each.
Okay, so two total and two leather armor.
Yes. Due to how they died, the leather armor is intact. However, you're going to kind of like fill up your backpack pretty quick if you just start grabbing everything you see.
That's true. Armor is
Yeah, it's quite
also takes
cumbersome.
time. So she'll just do
Yeah.
the short swords then.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm heaping you guys with treasure. You don't have to like.
If anything, if shit goes bad, I'll throw a sword at something.
You know, someone once told me, if it isn't nailed down, pick it up. And I live by that motto every day of my life.
That sounds like a very smart person.
She was actually really dumb. I'm just kidding.
Ouch.
I'm kidding.
Brilliant. So, as your group ends out, yeah, you just can't get a read on Durst. They are kind of gritting their teeth and marching through this, and you're kind of starting to get the sensation from them that they are pushing on. Like the moment they finished with her, there already is the feeling that they're pushing on because they said they would, more so than anything else. Like they said they would help you if you helped them, and that is why they are remaining in the body.
Right. Like, Dust is on the move, ladies. Gotta go first.
On my way. Excuse me. Oh, why am I saying excuse me? You're dead. She says as she steps over the cultist.
So, there gets here, looks to their left, and then does turn to. When they brought me through here before, there were quarters. If you wish to search for anything that might be salvaged, we can go there. But the chamber below is where the beast hides.
When you say beast, what exactly do you mean by that?
I only heard it was something splashing in water. It sounded massive, and there was always chanting as if the entire cult were gathered there. I never got to see it. She looks back towards where Elizabeth was. She killed me before I could see it.
Oh. It as a quick note, how hurt is he looking?
Uh, not badly. Fairly minor injury.
Okay. She'll hold on to her good berries then. Well, I do think it'd be good to have a look eventually, see if there's anything. I think probably seeing to the task at hand and getting rid of whatever's down there is probably our main priority.
Aurelia, Lucien, do you guys say anything?
Nothing in particular. Oh, sorry. Aurelia.
Sorry, I was literally going to say the same thing.
So
Do
nothing.
neither of you respond to the question? Are you nodding in agreement? Like,
Yeah.
Are you specifically talking about the question that Durst mentioned about the stuff, or what
yes.
particularly? Got you. Okay.
Do you want to go downstairs immediately, or do you want to search the cult's chambers?
Lucian's impartial. Lucien will look to Aurelia and Kostia to see what their preference is.
I mean, Can we just come back after we kill the monster? Because, I mean, if we die down there, there's no sense in having things.
That is a
Pretty-
good point.
Ramil will speak up saying, of course, the means to not dying down there may be contained somewhere else. But I am not going to be much help in carrying things. And you can see they still have the book, the spell book they had, and the doll tucked against them as the only things they're carrying.
Kostia just kind of snorts a laugh at him talking about not being able to carry much. Well, even if we did find something, I mean, we've got weapons. If we found, like, potions or something, I mean, it would take time to identify anything. I
Oh,
say we just...
well, I have some potions.
No.
But I
Wait.
don't know how to identify them. Ramil, do you know how?
I could examine them. I'm no
I could take a look.
herbalist.
I am.
Okay, well, maybe you can both just have a look at them, and she's gonna, like, hand them to Kostia first.
And we'll allow your herbalism with advantage because Ramil is an alchemist, so he can assist on the other side of that, kind of.
I am also an alchemist.
Yeah, but that wouldn't give you advantage, so Ramil will be helping you, which gives you advantage.
27, natural 20.
Powerful stuff. These are 4 healing potions.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, these are, like, fairly basic. They're healing potions. That's actually very helpful.
There's 4 of them, is what you said?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give 1 to Lucien, 1 to Kostia. Ramil can't really carry anything, so I guess I'll give another one to Lucien for Ramil.
Sounds good.
Great.
Change my coffer of potions to 1 healing potion. Is that a 1d4?
2d4 plus 2. God, imagine a
Oh,
healing potion
Neil,
healing
I
for
also
1d4.
found this book. It looks kind of like the book you already have. I'm just gonna hand him the yellow book.
They start to examine it. Perhaps something here can be useful with time to study.
Okay, fine, give it back.
He doesn't. he just tucks it in with. It's another thing he's now holding. He just tucks it against himself, looking at you with one working eye.
How about we be a little more mindful what we're handing to Ramil? No offense, Ramil. I know you love your stuff, but I'm carrying you and your stuff.
Ramil just looks directly to you. Blame her then. And then just looks forward as if to say, I am not putting it down.
Lucien will just give a look to Aurelia, back at Ramil, and just be like, okay, let's go.
Alright. So are we going to the soldiers' quarters or not?
I think we just get down to business.
Let's carry on.
Alright. They start their way down. And yet again, as you start to approach a staircase, you start hearing the prayer to Malum again. And head your way down, you do! Watch as the DM has to scroll to make sure he's doing this right. All right. So everyone just hold your characters there, and I will move you on down. Feel like somebody's searching. There. Okay. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So, as you hear that chanting, singing the little hymn, would anyone here like to give me perception check? I'm asking because
Sure.
it is optional as you walk along.
I would.
All right, go for it.
What the hell?
And while you're doing that, I have to open up my notes.
We can call out scores, I bet. Yep, want to just
Yep.
start by order in chat.
13?
Okay. 13.
11.
Mm-hmm.
17.
All right.
DM is
17.
antsy.
Let's go. So, you will start to hear a odd sloshing sound, as if a great deal of water was moving. As you begin down the stairs, the chanting slowly grows quiet, and you hear the sound of sloshing moving away from you. Though with a 17, you can hear, it's almost like something, it's almost like the jingling of coins very faintly. But after that, things get quiet again. And you emerge into, at the bottom of the steps, you emerge into what at first seems to be a reliquary chamber. A reliquary chamber. But instead of what you'd expect in a chamber like this in a temple, uh, Lucien more than the others, where you'd expect holy relics on finely carved pedestals and such. Instead, what looks to be an assortment of strange knickknacks are just scattered about on them. The room has many pillars as well. And you guys are going to move your characters in. Oh, in case people don't know where they are.
Oh, there we go.
I just realized that.
I'm stuck.
Of course you are. Welcome to the house of all of the things being badly implemented. The true horror of Death House is the map making. Oh. Can everyone move their characters just fine now?
Yes.
Would anyone like to look around, or you guys want me to read the general descriptions of what's contained here?
The description's good.
Yeah, because it looks like there's a bunch of little alcoves with things.
Yes. The first one of the ones that stands out, and I'll go through here really quick, not reading the full descriptions of all stuff. You see what appears to be a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope, and very occasionally it seems to twitch. a knife carved from what is rather clearly human bone looks to be that of a child. The blade is black and seems to be almost razor sharp just on first inspection. And it looks, to be clear, not like blackened metal, but like some sort of black material. There is an 8-inch orb that appears to be some sort of eye that turns and follows your movement as you're entering the room. And it looks, there also appears to be I'm gonna have to look how to pronounce that word even. 1 second. Asperillum, which is a odd little functionally an orb at the end of a stick that is used for shaping it with desiccated salts to produce a smell, essentially. There is a cloak that is folded and clearly made of human skin. What looks like a dried frog lashed to a stick. A small bag, you can't tell what the contents are. And several others. There's a lot of random small objects here, including what appears to be another finger looking like it belonged to a hag, a wooden mummy toy, which, as you look closer at it, says, "Is no fun, is no Belinsky," at its base. An iron pendant with a devilish face on it. It looks to be a shrunken head, a small wooden container that is open, revealing what looks to be a wolf's tongue sitting on it. And that will be it.
Like a bunch of random shit.
Kostia, isn't that the thing that I gave you that's really gross? I'm gonna point at the hag's finger.
Yeah, somebody stole another hag's perfectly good finger. Or maybe they're from the same hag. Either way, very rude.
Not wise, if she's still alive, Ramil says.
That
Why?
also.
Ramil just looks at her like, because she might want some back.
And she might take a little extra, too. Alright, this
And
is a bunch of weird shit. I definitely want to come back and have a look, but we're shouldn't get distracted.
and there seems to be a small ramp leading downwards, but you can see very quickly it dips into water, but there's an iron portcullis that is down. So it can't be entered. And that is over here.
Alright, shall we continue on?
I think so.
Can I tell what this
And
is? I'm just
that is,
looking. Like,
that is an iron portcullis that I just described.
okay, great.
Durst will continue down the hall. And you will see a room that I now have to read because every room needs 400 descriptions, as we all know. Right. So, in this room, you can tell, just like the room above, there are shackles set up. Seem to be appearing to be near one of 2 ritual sites the cult used, or at least the previous cult may have used. You're not so sure how much any of this was used by the followers that Ahmet had wrangled up. Most of from what you could tell, Ahmet did not seem to be particularly inclined towards ritual of any actual meaning, though Elizabeth seemed to have taken the cult in another direction than they had intended. And looking around, you may explore this space. Durst is currently looking around, seeming to be searching walls. Would you like to tell me what you're doing?
Just looking around.
Yes, I need you to tell me if you would like to make any checks. That's rather how this works.
Just a general perception, or I'm just getting a feel for the rooms and such.
Okay, give me perception check, and Lucien, are you doing anything in particular?
Is it 20?
Very good.
Nothing in particular, just I would say general perception as well, but
But
sorry, I said just general perception as well. I don't know if you heard me.
I heard that, and then you said "but," and then I was
I
waiting.
didn't say but.
Sure. Okay. So roll perception, and Kostia.
She stepped away. But we'll just assume she's aiding one of us in perception, I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Not gonna say for character.
Sorry, back.
Okay.
And yeah.
So looking around, uh, is anyone talking as you're searching?
Uh, Kostia will just seeing like all these what I'm assuming are shackles.
Yes.
She'll
Looks to be
just
some sort of prisoner holding area.
she'll just be like, so Mr. Durst, is there a reason you had this under your house?
They turn and look towards you and inherited the house. It was my cousin's. They were a debauched line, but the property fell to us.
What happened
Oh.
to him? Them.
They went missing, and the world was better for it. As you can see, they gesture around the house.
Morbid, but alright.
They give you a look as if you are mad. Do you think that such a line that produces this served any good throughout their entire history?
Oh, no, I have no opinion. I am simply making an observation by what you have said to me, which felt very morbid.
You walk back up, and as you are thinking about, there's this, the only morbid thing here is that they did not all die sooner. And dips into one of the rooms to start searching. But as he is doing that, perceptions were very high in general, and you will find Aurelia, you will find something which
Ooh.
is what appears to be a body
Oh.
still shackled to the wall, looking more looking to be uneaten by the insects, though the blade, and though you can tell immediately a blade strike to the chest was, or through the heart, was the cause of death. And as you are examining, you see that there is what appears to be a letter tucked into the boot, as if the person had been concealing it.
She's gonna reach down and be like, "Sorry, I'm just gonna," and like pull it out of the boot slowly to read
And,
it.
and as you're pulling it out, you do notice something. The figure, despite being quite decayed at this point, there isn't much smell coming off of them, as if their body was desiccated before death. And there is a striking resemblance between this body and the portrait of Gustav.
Oh, wait. Are you Kostia? Are you seeing a resemblance to a certain someone?
She'll peek around the corner. Oh yeah, a little bit. It's hard to tell because it's a bit desiccated.
And
Can I read the
as
letter?
absolutely, and yes, you can. While you're reading that level there, while you're reading that letter, Lucien, you find both a poorly concealed door and the lever for it hidden is a hidden mechanism that is released by pulling upon the chain in this room from one of the shackles.
I'll
So if you
shout
think
out.
if you pulled that, it'll open.
Got you. I'll shout out to the others. Found a door.
Nice.
And, all right, 1 second. And I'm going to give you the letter here.
Should I fail? She is gone. My wife, she is no mortal now. I knew things had gotten out of hand. Ahmet kept me swindled for a long time, convinced me to allow the crypts under my ancestral home to be opened again. But there is more. If one should find this, I know not how far we will make it, for the cult is many, and I know not who near us can be trusted. They have corrupted all that I hold dear. My wife, she has gone mad. She has taken the life of our newborn, and it did something to her. A ritual gone wrong. She is cold. Her touch drains the life from mortal flesh and those she had taken with her. Even Ahmet, the thrice cursed swindling bastard, is terrified of her, and that thing now guards her door. Know that I had no part, no knowledge of these dark deeds till it was too late. I had only wanted to protect my children, to make sure our newborn would be born healthy and that my wife may survive a third birth. Twice she had nearly passed with the coming of our children. I lose myself. She is building something, trying to conjure forth the cockroach king with what she has built of the dead. A second time, I will not wait to see what she has concocted. I am taking our nursemaid and a young thorn and rose and fleeing for Barovia. The burgomaster there is a good man, and he will shelter us. I only hope Thorn's heart can take the stress. If you find this, it means I have failed. Please seek out Anya. She is my children's nursemaid, and her only loyalty to them kept her here. Please help her to look after my children. Please forgive me, my foolishness. Please do not let them dwell within the Durst Manor another day. Sealed GD with his personal seal.
After like the reading of the letter, kind of like just talking between everyone, Lucien will look to Gustav and everyone else. Do we want to continue? I found this door.
Gustav nods and lifts the hammer. If it's in there, we'll slay it and be done with it.
Right. Everyone.
Lucien, why don't you let Gustav go first?
Oh, okay.
Gustav nods.
Sounds like a plan. And Lucien will just take a step out of the way.
Does Kostia still hear chanting?
She starts to hear quiet chanting from the other side of that door as she draws closer. It is many voices, and you start to notice something, Kostia, with that insanely high passive perception. You start to notice it sounds like there's almost liquid in the lungs of those singing.
Ugh, it almost sounds like, have you ever talked to a frog or a fish or a salamander? And they sound really wet in their voice.
I'm going to be so...
No.
slowly turns to you, looking confused.
Same for Lucien.
Okay, I'll take that as a no. I just expect to get wet, I guess, is what. Yeah.
Be the first time I got wet in a dungeon.
Ramil just looks at you.
It's gonna, yeah, Aurelia's gonna probably have the exact same look Ramil has on her face.
Sorry.
Gustav,
Kostia just looks flat faced and just pretty much everywhere is wet in the swamp.
Gustav opens the door, pulls the lever, and the moment he does, the voices stop, going quiet. They step in, and now, because God forbid there be any part of this, I don't have to read a 400-page chapter. You will see the ritual room. This appears to be a ritual room of some sort. It is sunken down, and there is a level of it that is flooded with water that looks not clear enough to tell the exact depth. The ceiling is 16 feet high, just in case that matters. Chains dangle from the ceiling that are about 8 feet long, though they dangle all about over the altar. And as you... Sorry, something flew in front of my face. As you make your way in, anyone who wants to, go ahead and move your characters down. You will see what appears to be a wall on the side that has what looks to be a heap of gold glittering in the candlelight. Fairly massive heap of gold. We're talking, it's about 5 feet tall and about 10 feet across.
This is another fucking cockroach.
And as you say that, it seems to be sitting in what appears to be the source of the water, is burbling up past that. The gold not shifting against the current of the water, which seems to drain somewhere in the chamber, but is at least burbling fast enough to be partially flooded nonetheless. At the end, there is an altar. In the center, there is an altar. You see a bowl, even from here, blood coating it and partially filling it. And you see here what looks to be the mechanism to lift the portcullis. And there's steps descending down into the water, and various pillars holding up.
Well, this is interesting. You said it was your cousin that had this place before you?
Yes, I did. And he looks almost annoyed at having to repeat himself.
Ugh.
Yes, Lucien.
Lucien's gonna go to the steps towards the left of where they entered.
Mhm.
And not completely getting into the water, but will just go and kneel down and kind of just, I guess, do a scoop of water in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
I guess seeing if it's like pure water, if it's like
Filthy.
Cool. Okay.
Absolutely. This looks like, despite this place being off in the air doesn't. It's a strange thing. The air smells almost sweet in here, right? And then you realize it is kind of like, it almost smells like bittersweet decay. Like something is spoiling in this room, but from where you stand, it's not so pungent, and the water seems to be doing a lot of the work to kind of mute that scent.
And just for clarification, you said it was blurbling? That's the word? Yes. Next to the
Burbling.
gold. Is it doing that throughout the entire chamber or just next to the gold?
Just next to the gold, the burbling sounds like water trying to come into a room, but something blocking where it is entering.
Gotcha.
So you see like bubbles rising up near the gold heap, which seems to rise out of the water. And is anyone else Lucy sorry, so that's what Lucian's doing. Aurelia, are you doing anything?
I would like to identify any and all hiding places in this room, which I feel like are almost none.
Go for it. Give me a perception check.
5.
Seems like there's almost none. uh Kostia, what you up to?
Kostia is very wary because they were told that there is a beast here. They heard chanting and there is seemingly nothing. So her eyes are staying on the water, and yeah, she's got staff in hand, but is looking across. Is there, you said there's like a ritual bowl. Can she see if there's any other like effigies or anything else on the altar thing?
Absolutely. Give your you'd have to be closer to investigate it though.
Mhm.
So it need either if you have a way of gaining sight up to that distance, or you'd have to make your way over.
Mm,
Post it.
It's one of those things
I'm
where
a
hypers
little,
it's a bit hard to see in the dark.
yeah, I'm a little concerned about trying to get over there, but
I have an idea if
uh,
you want me to go.
oh yeah, if you're volunteering, have at it.
Cool. Lucien will place Ramil down, um, probably where Kosti is currently standing, or kind of just like, I guess, look at you to scoot over and place him down. And then I'm gonna be honest, I'm not good with jumping rules in D&D. Lucian's going to get a running start and jump to see if Lucien can make it to this point from where they currently are.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just pull up the actual rules on jump for this. Okay, long jump. You can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can only, you're not making it. So, what's your strength score?
16.
Then yes, you can make that distance as long as you take 10 feet of run up. So functionally, here you can get to here, get down here, run up along, and make the jump.
Cool. Lucien will make the jump and kind of land over here, I'm assuming, correct, DM?
Yes.
Perfect.
Though I do need an acrobatics check to not slip, because that is a square with water. DC's 10.
Slay.
Hey!
14.
Yep, you land perfectly fine.
And we'll land, look back at everyone.
God! Calls out.
Kostia gives you a thumbs up.
Ramil is giving you a shooing motion as if to say get on with it.
I'm gonna come around to the backside. Is there anything of significance on the backside of the little altar?
Not that you can tell. It looks plain from this side. As you're there, though, Durst, you can hear Durst muttering under their breath, "Why is it empty in here? Where is it?" And he is currently beginning to look around as if getting ready to go searching the water itself. But that's just what they're doing.
And then, I guess keeping with the... Okay, first, I should say, is anyone else doing anything? Because I don't want to railroad anyone.
I'll check. Aurelia, you doing anything?
Yes, I am watching Lucien very nervously, not approving of her actions, but not doing or saying anything.
Very cool. Very cool. Is Kostia doing anything else?
Kostia will checking. Did you say, are there any light sources at all in here?
No, there are none other than the one you are carrying, which is the candle.
Okay. Then
People are navigating by dark vision, not by and large.
yep. And then there's the human. Squinting, she will try and she'll make the flame just a little brighter, but it's still not really going to do too much other than help her keep an eye on the water in front of her. But what she will do, because she's got those spell rings, she herself feels fairly confident in her fortitude of mind and all that. So she will use one of the protection from good and evil in the spell ring on Aurelia beside her. Especially because since she cannot see very well, if something does come out, it's not like she can go after it. But Aurelia might be able to.
Okay.
Cool. Very wise.
So that will now have one casting left of the beat.
All right. So you do that. Lucien, are you proceeding forward?
So, sorry, I was thinking really quickly for a short moment. Question, just because I know we just went over the jumping rules and we did it based off me running. Do I reasonably think I can make it from where I'm currently standing to this point?
Yes, though you'll have to make another acrobatics check. The DC for this will be 15, not to slip, because you can see that the steps are themselves actually wet.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. YOLO.
Right on.
Oh, fun.
Yodo.
Everyone witnesses as Lucien, whose boldness knows no bounds, takes a step forward and on a natural one slips, kind of bumps into the pillar, and falls face first into the water. I'm going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. DC is 12.
Oh, that's fine. 17.
You come up from the water, which you find is only about 2 feet deep, but you just swallowed a bunch of like muck water. You are not poisoned because you made the saving throw.
Ugh.
What happened? I can't see.
I'm
Oh
good.
my god, are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You're really, I didn't see it, but I think she fell. There's
Get out of
barely.
the water.
You don't know shit, Ramil.
Fairly certain now. He says as you're crawling out, and you can hear like the wet hand falls as you have to kind of crawl out of the water a bit. And as you get to there, climbing your way up, you will hear the following.
I think this was epic, y'all.
Total badass. Don't worry about
Fail.
it. It's a very D&D moment. um, you will hear you will hear the chant begin again, but this time there's another thing speaking underneath it. A voice that is half burbling with a mixture of fluid in the lungs and more than evident madness, as there is splashes begin coming from the golden heap, and you hear the following. It brings an offering. We grow, we grow. Voices. This is singular voice, not singing. As all about it, the gold seems to shift and rise, and gold reveal itself to just be golden flecks attached to what seems to be a writhing mass of limbs and bodies fused together with filth, splashing in the water excitedly as you stand atop the altar. And it says, bring us our sacrifice. They've offered it to us. It's ours. And Durst turns towards it, readying his maul. Now, is anyone going to do anything before Durst can? Because if left to him, it'll go into initiative as he begins to charge it. But it hasn't made any motions to attack you yet.
Kostia will. Does it look similar to how the door was, other than the fact that it's a giant mass and not the door?
Similar in a sense. Instead of being sewn together, you can see the glittering carapace of those cockroaches that seem to have been used somehow to fuse this thing into a single mass. As if the cockroaches themselves were in the midst of feasting on these corpses when something bound them to it.
Kostia will slip forward past Aurelia and puts a hand on Durst just like on the shoulder, and speak aloud to the mass. Would an offering of filth and rot be adequate as it was before?
As you are asking that, is anyone else doing anything just to check? Like
Lucian's on,
response, even if you're just responding to it like, oh fuck, or anything. I just want to hear what everyone has to say.
Lucian's
That
guards up. Oh, sorry.
disgusting. I'm actually just gonna step back to where Kostia was, just in case I want to dip back into this doorway.
Right. And Lucian's on guard.
Ah.
And Ramil just turns what's left of his nose up at it in its direction. And yes, to read out the description of this, a grotesque horror, a roughly spherical mound of partially decomposed zombie bodies fused together by blackened rot, congealed viscera, dozens of human arms, legs, and skulls protrude at unnatural angles, some still twitching. The entire mass is wet with decay and what appears to be some sort of necrotic slime. From cracks between the rotting torsos, thousands of those black, flesh-eating cockroaches swarm in and out, some entering mouths and other orifices as it writhes, almost looking, somehow giving off the impression of being delighted at your presence. And at being question at the question, it says, "Its offering is on the altar. Give yourself to us as the others have." And you don't think, judging by how this thing speaks, that it is more than, as Malum had said, a sliver of themselves, not necessarily acting in accordance with their own wishes.
At that, Kostia will give Gustav a pat on the shoulder and be like, "Yeah, I think you got the right idea."
And very well. Yeah, we are going to enter initiative unless somebody else is doing something. As Gustav says, as you just hear Gustav growl, "Fucking filth," having just fully had it with this cult and all of their monstrosities and evil. And as battle begins, he starts to step forward, and it seems to just instinctively know what's happening at that point, and it yells, give, and the singing stops and becomes a disgusting howling moan, as if it was a starving beast. And we will switch the soundtrack. And I'll adjust the volume down in a second. Everyone roll initiative. Oof, rough.
I got so excited because I saw Kostia's and I thought it was mine.
All right.
Uh, so
Mhm.
Lucien and I rolled the same, but I would definitely just like let Lucien go first if that's okay.
Absolutely. Whenever players roll the same, I let whoever wants to go first. Whenever enemies, I compare initiatives. I compare deck scores, I mean, to make sure that roughly whoever should go first will go first. Kostia, it'll be your turn
Boy.
first.
All right. I don't like that thing. And just because it is dark as hell, we're going to look in the direction from which she heard the voices, and she can just barely see, and she's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Absolutely.
A DC 15 Dex.
check out the extreme grace of this creature that has disadvantage on dex saves and a -4 on dexterity.
Let's go. Let's
A
go.
natural 1 for a -3. It is lit up. Attacks on it will have advantage. And we will mark it so that
there it is.
evident.
Woo!
Yep, you have illuminated it, and weirdly enough, it makes the glitter like the which color is it? Is it blue, green, or violet?
Oh, it's definitely green.
Green.
It's swamp.
Yeah, it makes the creature's outline seem. It could almost be eerily beautiful if it wasn't so disgusting. As it catches all the gleaming glitter of each cockroach swarm as they move in and out of its body.
Ugh.
And then, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Any movement?
I'm guessing it would be an action and not a bonus action to just throw a sword at it.
It would be an action, yes.
And yeah, that is her. She will take one step back so that if Aurelia wants to get closer, she can step forward.
Nor.
But that'll be her.
Now that it is lit up, he can actually do this. Ramil is next in initiative, and he is going to. You know what? Yeah, Ramil's going to use his last first level spell slot and just tag it with a hex, and then go for a firebolt, so that he can do the most, what he believes to be the most he can here. With advantage. So 1 second. Reroll that. Yeah, even with advantage. Actually, wait. It has a natural armor class of 12. As he unleashes a blast of fire at it, but it seems to hit and fizzle out almost against the necrotic mucus membrane that seems to just glisten around this creature. And then you just hear him say, "Fuck," and just start crawling backwards away to the corner of the room. That is disgusting. Aurelia, your turn.
Okay. Did Lucien want to go before me?
Oh yeah, Lucien, did you like to go first?
Sure, I will gladly go first. I'm assuming this is 10 feet, and then it's difficult terrain in the water, so...
Yes.
10, 20... I should be able to get to here with 30?
Yes.
Okay.
That you can get about there. Actually, if you took a jump action, generally I try not to advise my players, but if you took a jump action, you may risk falling prone, but it would only be a DC 10 to land in the water, and you could bypass the difficult terrain for a distance.
Yeah, let's do it. Screw it.
Okay.
When in Rome. Acrobatics, yeah?
Yes.
Whoo!
You're
Woo!
risking it for the biscuit.
If this is Rome, I don't want to go.
Here or here?
You can fully reach it with that.
Oh, okay. Oh, my heart's pumping now, y'all.
It'll use up all your movement to reach it though.
That's okay.
Okay.
And we'll attack with the battle axe. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, with advantage. Yes. My bad.
You're good. Still, oof, this thing's lucky. As you try and you jump, you leap. This is the proper heroic leap you were attempting before, but instead, as you bring down the axe, one of the hands seems to. Ooh, do you have inspo?
I do. I have actually a lot of inspo saved up. So
do you want to spend?
Yes, please.
Okay, then I'll stop my narration. You go.
I just forgot about inspiration. Okay, let's do. Come on, please. Yes.
All right, yeah. And in case anyone is wondering, if you have inspiration and you're spending it on an advantage roll, that does mean in my games you re-roll with advantage. Right? Like if you already had advantage and you're spending an inspo, the inspo is still at advantage. So that is a critical.
Lay. Of course, we're gonna do a divine smite. I'll use the last spell slot.
Okay.
Because smart. Um,
And then another 2d8 radiant because it is undead.
roll 2d8 more, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Is my voice getting lost sometimes? I can make sure to talk.
Oh no, I couldn't tell if you were like telling me or questioning me.
Oh no, I was telling you. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Okay.
The 29?
The slashing damage is half to 3, but the rest will go through.
Okay, so 25?
Yes. So you hack into the creature, a massive blast of radiant energy, and then something horrible will occur as you hear the sound of rumbling as something begins to pour from it. As you see not one, but 2 swarms. These are on the wrong layer, so I'll have to show them in a second. Of cockroaches emerge, blasting out of the creature from where you heard it in a fountain. And they move on its initiative as well.
Cool.
Disgusted.
I will put it on the back layer so you can still see your character. But there are 2 swarms, and both of them land directly on you.
Play.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope. That's all I got.
All right. Aurelia. Actually, you will catch a sight of something, Aurelia. Past the eruption of light, you will see that inside the writhing mass, as it's split open, you will see what appears to be someone wearing priestly robes like Ahmet's, though their face is an open red void. And they are writhing in the center of these bodies, but a voice emerges from that red, almost looks to be blood-filled void, as they say, "Yes, devour, devour." Yeah, you will see that.
I hate this so much. Oh my god.
That's what I like to hear in my horror game. Not good in a normal D&D game, though. That'd be really disconcerting.
So she's going to draw her short bow.
Mhm.
She will get sneak attack right because Lucien's right there.
Yeah.
And I have advantage still from the fairy fire.
Yes.
So with all of those things, we're going to try and shoot it in the fucking face. And for
Absolutely.
a natural 20.
Shit.
Let's go, yo.
All right. Are you You said right for the face. Are you aiming for the figure within it, or are you aiming for the beast itself?
The figure within it.
Okay. So yeah, give me that damage total.
Okay, so it is a crit. So is it max plus a roll? I forget how we do this.
It'll automatically do double damage if you
It
have
will?
sneak attack checked.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and boop. What?
That did not automatically do that. So roll another 2d6.
Did that work?
I'm not seeing.
Okay,
a
hang
roll.
on. I'm not. I'm used
Just
to.
it's like this slash roll space.
Oh,
2d6.
I was using. Exclamation point. I'm used to another system.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go. Okay, that's 8.
All right, give me the total.
8. 14.
14. That is 14, and because you are targeting the guy, none of it is halved to him. But you don't see the mass reacting in any way. Only the man who the arrow plunges into his chest just below his neck, and he lets out a howl of pain, seeming to be still alive in there.
Oh my god, it's 2 different things. She's gonna like
But
tell the party.
that, so as you declare that, though, you will also see something else occur. Another swarm of cockroaches erupts, pouring from the open hole where the man's face should be. But this time, not going towards your erstwhile companion. They seem intent on seeking you out. And you see golden wings fluttering as they take to the air.
Amazing. I'm gonna bonus action and hide in this room.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh, I'm sorry, I rolled at
Oh,
advantage,
yeah, it's
but
fine. It's
23 was the
23.
first roll.
Yeah. 23. Yeah, you consider yourself well hidden, though you might want to angle it so that anyone doesn't automatically see you if they come in. All right, good. That's your turn.
Yes.
All right, it is the writhing heap's turn, and it is going. Because it's not having a hard time getting anyone near it, it will do something specific. But first, actually, caught myself. Lucien, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 11 only.
Oh, sorry, I did advantage. First one was 15 though.
Okay, 15. You make the save, obviously. But you feel something trying to compel you, and I will let you know you just resisted against hold person. As the figure begins to chant under their breath and seems to show some capabilities at, if not grand capabilities, at casting spells.
You said it was charm person, correct?
No, hold person.
Got you. But it is a charm, correct?
No, hold person is not a charm spell.
Cool. I couldn't remember. That's why I was clarifying.
Yeah. Because you'd have advantage. If you, because of the half elf. If I ever say, I should always say the spell in the future. I will always say the spell first. That's on me.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
So the writhing heap's turn, though. We are going to have the cockroaches act first. You will get an attack of opportunity on one if you wish to take it, as it moves swarming towards the direction it last saw Aurelia.
I will gladly take that attack of opportunity.
All right. Yep. Are you gonna say it out loud?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I completely forgot. 21 to hit.
And
For 12 slashing.
reduced by half. Still manages to take a good chunk out of them. They get to here and they use their with fly speed 20 feet. Then they do just use their action trying to find her. They can't roll high enough on perception to find her. So, for now at least, they do not know where she is. Then the two that are on top of you are going to bite. 15 to hit.
Miss.
20 to hit.
That hits.
8 piercing damage. And then it will be the writhing heap itself, which it'll use one of its actions, and this takes up one of its attack actions as it uses seep, as it seems to almost become sludge-like. sloshing over you in a similar fashion to the cockroaches, and you have to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
14.
Succeeds. You are not knocked prone and do not take any damage, but then it is going to, as you feel the limbs like pulling and trying to batter you down to the ground. But then it will unleash an attack of flailing limbs. And let's see if it hits. Not disadvantage, so it is the 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
As you feel yourself being just absolutely dogpiled by these things. Cockroaches crawl around you. The undead mass seeming to have just slothed under you, and then rising up, lifting you partially out of the water, but still considered difficult terrain. But that'll be its turn. Gustav's turn. Absolutely just jumps down and starts slamming with them all. With advantage because you're there, and it's lit up. Man, bad. Oh, no, sorry, it's doing the thing where it refuses to do the advantage. So, first attack misses. Second attack hits for 9 damage. And, oh, sorry, reduced. Oh, no, bludgeoning isn't reduced by this, actually. So, brings down the hammer and smashes, and you hear bones cracking and popping with every impact of them all. And then it will be Kostia's turn.
Quick question. You said with that seep thing that it did, that it became like more liquidy?
Yes, but that doesn't affect it mechanically. 1 second. Also, I forgot to say, when he hits it, another cockroach swarm erupts onto him.
Ugh. Okay. Because I had an idea, but knowing that, never mind. She will. Yeah, we're gonna trust that Aurelia and Ramil can handle these roaches here, and they can have an attack of opportunity if they want it.
They don't get an attack of opportunity. They
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
that's
threat
right.
range of 0.
And we are going to do it old smackaroony with her shillelagh staff. 23.
Absolutely hit.
8 bludgeoning.
Damage goes through. Crack! You
And
see more bones popping.
and with her bonus action, she will look to Lucien and say, "That looked rough," and cast Healing Word.
Thanks.
And Lucien is healed 7 hit points. And then, that your turn?
That will be her turn.
All right. Ramil, seeing this swarm of roaches that is close to him, then looking over and seeing that figure still exposed until the start of the creature's next turn. Yeah, I'm letting you know a mechanic. He is going to do. He still has his hex up, so he is going to give a blast towards the cleric. Even though he has the hex on the creature, so he won't do the extra damage to him if he hits. Firebolt will hit. 7 points of damage to
Crit.
the man. Yep. And the man is being burned up. as a bolt slams into him and he begins screaming in pain. Before I go to Lucian's turn, does anyone have any questions? I thought I heard someone say quick, but I might have misheard.
I was gonna ask, well, no, because then the roaches would also. Had a question about the fairy fire, but
Oh, he does have advantage on that, actually. I will double check just in case it was a crit. The guy say auto fails it also. He's fused with the creature.
okay. What about the roaches coming out of it?
No, they are considered functionally summoned when it
Okay.
happens. Good checks though. Good checks. Let me just this up for a roll. Wasn't a crit. Okay. Oh, sorry, Lucien.
Same old, same old. Uh, is it possible to hit the guy, where I am?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going for the guy. Advantage still correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Natural 20 for a 25.
Hell yeah!
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
okay. That's a lot of crits. You get
Is it rolling crit?
it's not
It's
rolling crits, right?
not.
I'll be fixing it later. So
Oh, okay,
just
okay,
roll.
okay. Another D8, I
Yeah.
believe. 11 points of slashing damage. I don't know what that is halved.
It's not halved against the guy.
Oh, 11 points of slashing damage,
25.
DM.
He has. I'm just gonna say it. He has 1 hit point left.
Damn, that sucks. It pisses me off.
You badly hack into him with the axe. You're standing in in the middle of this heap of flowing body parts, and you just bring the axe down to his neck, and he still burbles and reaches out a hand towards you.
Lucien will just be like, Aurelia!
Aurelia,
Yes.
your turn.
Uh, so Elena, your mic cut out. What were you saying? I heard Aurelia, and that was it.
Lucien just said kill it.
Kill it.
There's a swarm of cockroaches right there as you get there.
Hearing this goes against everything and the fiber of my being. Hearing Lucien say that, I'm going to ignore the disgusting bugs and hit it with my crossbow.
All right.
And just to double check, is fairy fire still up?
Yes.
Get these.
16.
That'll hit.
I'm just gonna. I can't see. Okay. I can see it like right here, but I couldn't
Yeah.
see if I had any like sneak attack ability.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Okay, so that is 13
All right.
damage.
Fired up, and this is fired at the cultist or at the creature.
The cultist.
All right. You turn fire in. The bolt strikes true, sinking into that red portal that seems to have replaced their face. And as it sinks in, you hear an ungodly deep bellowing of roar, and a fountain of blood, and another 2 swarms of cockroaches erupt from it. But the cultist himself is dead now.
Okay. I'm gonna hide.
There is nowhere to hide unless you ran way further away from these things. That's a barren chamber.
Okay, this isn't a wall.
Like,
Right
you could
here.
close, if you wanted to, you could close the door, but hiding behind a wall where the cockroaches saw you go isn't hiding.
Okay.
This is the classic conundrum of the rogue of, oh yeah, people have eyes.
Yeah. I closed the door.
you pull the lever. Object interaction, pull the lever, and the door shuts. So you see her take the shot as you wanted, and then just immediately hide by closing the door.
That's the end of my turn.
It's the writhing heap's turn. With the cockroaches will go first. You see the swarm that she left near Ramil just immediately swarms him and
Oh,
starts trying to bite him.
poor
They have
buddy.
advantage because he is prone. And still miss with a 4 and a 7. As they're swarming him and finding that the arcane ward, as he mage armored himself earlier, seems to have a pretty valuable effect in the moment. And he does see them and go, "Damn you!" And you can tell that he is talking about Aurelia. Shutting the door.
I'm dead.
Blood fiend! As he is swarmed. Then the cockroach swarms. Without being able to target Aurelia for killing him, they will turn and fly to the nearest people. So I believe this is 3 attacks from cockroach swarms on you, Lucien.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
They do not have advantage. 16 to hit.
Miss.
13.
Miss.
6.
Woo!
And then against Kostia, it will be 1. Natural 1 for a miss. Against Durst, 1 attack, 18 hits, 10 points as you see them ripping into the big bitch, whose body he has hijacked, stealing massive strips of flesh with tiny human-like teeth. The writhing heap is going to attempt its multi-attack, and unlike these other things, it does have reach. Kostia, your attack seemed very effective against it, so one of the attacks will go towards you. Oh, actually, it's mindless now, because the guy's dead. So I will roll a d3, and it'll attack at random. So 1, 2, 3 going counterclockwise. So Gustav is 1, you're 2, then Lucien's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
We'll target you with the first one.
Bring it. Leave it! Leave it! Leave
It's-
it! Leave it!
20 to hit for 12 points of bludgeoning damage as arms and feet extend and begin crashing into you, pummeling you savagely into the stonework. For 12 points. Then, writhing, we will see who it targets next. Hey, it's the one you want it to go for, generally speaking. Your party's tank. And
Let's go. Let's go.
So misses with a 9 to hit, but also I forgot something, but I will be forcing it now. Anyone who starts their turn within 5 feet of it is supposed to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Against its aura of filth, where you may be poisoned if you fail. So let us check what Gustav Durst gets. Not advantage. Succeeds. DC's only 12. He succeeds. And will take 2 swings at it with the maul. At advantage. Oh, give me a concentration check to see if your verifier stays up.
So I need a 10.
Yeah.
Not an advantage, but still
totally
makes it.
fine. Alright. So his first swing is a 23 to hit for 9 damage. Second swing, 23 to hit for 10 damage. So yeah, takes 21 points off this thing, and 2 more swarms erupt from it, landing on it. So you just see a sea of them pouring onto him.
I hate it. I hate it.
The big bitch is actually covered. Both the big bitch and Lucien are so covered in cockroaches that you cannot see them anymore. And that will be Gustav's turn. They're holding their ground. So, Kostia, and then there's going to be an interrupt before it is Ramil's turn.
Okay. After deliberating a little bit, Kostia is going to reach into the pocket where she stashed away the finger of the hag they had found before. And she will point it at the giant writhing mass. And she is going to use 3 charges to cast Bestow Curse. Let me. So it's a wisdom
Constitution saving throw first against being poisoned.
Yes.
That'll be a fail.
That's going to be an inspo.
Okay.
Fuck!
You're poisoned until the end of your next. You're poisoned for the next minute, actually. You get a save at the end of each turn.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna cast Bestow Curse, and she is going to do the option. Here, I'm just gonna highlight and post to that one. So it has to make a save, or it loses its action.
Oh, that's brutal. And did I believe I listed the save DC on the
13.
Okay. 13. Okay. It's got a -1 to wisdom. You got good odds. Okay, so that's it.
Oh, is it gonna roll?
Oh, sorry. Or become cursed. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I just thought that worked. So 15.
Fuck me.
Just a naturally good roll. Manages to resist the effect.
All right. Well, even though the roaches don't have attacks of opportunity, I'm gonna guess that thing does. So she's gonna stay put, and with a bonus action, will chug a healing potion.
Absolutely.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Max roll. We can drink the potion as cockroaches swarm and try and get into your mouth as you drink it.
Ew.
It is deeply horrifying.
She's chugging it down, but also trying not to retch it back up.
You're pretty sure you crunch one of their head in your teeth.
No, stop. No. No.
It's a swamp delicacy. Let's be real.
The
ones in the swamp don't have human teeth.
And that'll be your turn. So it's Ramil's turn. Ramil is being swarmed. Does not actually look, jokes aside, does not actually look that concerned about it, and will launch another firebolt towards the creature. So this time he will be able to apply his hex to it. Hits for 5 damage, except the necrotic is actually halved. So 4 damage. The creature is still up. You do notice, though, nothing erupts from it when he does this.
Was Fairy Fire still up?
No, she would have had to drop it to cast Bestow Curse.
That's right.
Damn.
Choices.
But that will be Ramil will then actually going to stay exactly where he is. He's not trying to outrun a cockroach swarm with half its speed. Lucien.
Constitution save, I'm assuming.
Yes. Oh, no. Once you pass it, you... Oh, no. Yes, sorry. Constitution save. My bad. You're good.
19. Same old,
Must
hitting
be
the big
nice.
thing.
No longer advantage.
Oh, okay. It's a 8, so it's a miss. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Though its armor class is down now from what it used to be. It is now a 10, armor class 10.
Question: would Lucien be considered flanking with Gustav?
I do
I know
not
it's
apply
not.
flanking rules.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought I know
I'm
you
just
don't do
kidding.
advantage, but I thought you did like a 1d4.
I do 1d4 additional damage. Remind me of that.
Damage, not
yes.
attack.
Yes. Because I found that normal, and that's for if three or more characters encircle an enemy, or like move around an enemy. That is because I consider flanking to be very much overemphasizes and creates a weird leapfrog pattern on battlefields that is very silly.
Respect your opinion.
Your turn. Anything else?
No.
All right. Aurelia.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door
Oh.
back up. Peek in. See what's going on here.
You hear Ramil swearing from beneath a curtain of insects, and everyone else almost completely covered.
This is a really bad situation for you guys.
Hashtag just rogue things.
I know the meme I'm making after this.
All right. Decisions. Who looks the worst, Lucien?
No.
I think out of hit point total wise, I think currently Gustav in the body of the big bitch is the most badly injured. Though if you're about to throw a healing potion at someone, I do not do that. That is a Baldur's Gate thing.
Okay. Okay, but that's like super helpful to be able to just like bomb someone with a healing potion.
It's moronic. You're throwing a glass bottle at the side of someone's head. It does not help them.
Infinite healing. They take like minute
Well,
slashing damage from the glass bottle.
Don't worry, it's filled with herbal antiseptics. Just get pegged in the side of the head.
All right. I'm
You
going
can use an action
to-
in melee range to give somebody a potion, but that is forcing them to drink a potion.
I don't want to do that. I'm just trying to figure out what I should attack. I'm gonna attack the big thing.
Okay.
With my short bow. Let's see here. Oh no, that's a natural 1. For a 6 total.
That will miss. Arrow just hits into the writhing thing without any effect.
Yep. I go back behind the door.
The writhing heap's turn. Making sure I got the count correct, so I'm just moving these really quick. Yeah, 3 swarms on Lucien. 21 to hit for 10 damage.
Yep.
15 to hit, misses. 11 to hit, misses. Now, on Kostia, 1. 15 to hit for 9 damage.
There goes my healing potion.
And yeah, and in case anyone was wondering, I did factor in that you had used the ring for protection removal, but you started out casting fairy fire, which ended the concentration, just for anyone who's listening.
Oh yeah, no, and I made sure
Okay.
and pointed that out to Aurelia in the chat.
Okay.
But
Okay, cool.
yeah,
Just
it was on
make
her mostly to make sure she didn't get like fucking possessed or some shit.
Smart move. Then 3 attacks on Gustav. They have armor class of 16. Miss, hit, 2 hits for enough to put them down. As you see the big bitch get ripped badly apart, still technically alive, but you're seeing like cockroaches beginning to swarm into their mouth as they go down.
Ugh.
These swarms covering their body. But you do notice something immediately as that happens, which will be Gustav, his ghost, emerging completely unharmed.
Thank fuck.
Because they are a ghost that was possessing that person. In fact, the last thing you see before they go down is just a person going, "What?" as she wakes up to being eaten by cockroaches.
That's such poeticness. I love that. Let's go.
And Gustav goes,
Kostia's just like, if I go down, don't let them go in my mouth.
So 1 second. I have to pull up his sheet now. Hilariously, Gustav will get a new initiative, which may benefit you somewhat. Because, yeah, that was the lady's stats, and she's dead now. Alright. So, she is out of initiative. Let's go. 1 second. Sending right. So, oh, I forgot to say, I'll do it next round. That's my fault. So we're moving on. She goes down, and then the last attack is against Ramil. Last attack from the roaches, at least. You see them on a 21 hit and begin tearing viciously, and it's for 11 damage, but 8 of that hits Ramil's Abjurant Ward, or Arcane Ward. So Ramil will actually only take 3 points of damage as the cockroaches try to feast on him. But the ward does give way at the very end. The writhing heap will attack at random, but not targeting an intangible creature. It does not seem to be able to particularly sense them well. So it'll be 1d2 between Kostia and Lucien. So 1 and 2. 2 is Lucien. Lucien, it goes for you.
Ooh.
Misses.
Ooh.
And D10 goes for Kostia on the second one.
Don't.
Shit.
No!
24 to 10 bludgeoning.
I'm down.
Kostia gets downed as you see the creature smashes her into the ground and it's now without that cult presence in it, all it is doing is chanting mindlessly and howling. But that will be its turn.
Yep,
That
she just
lady
goes down and is like, not the mouth!
Gustav, however, does get their turn before because they got the same initiative as the creature. And even though it is not the most effective, they are going to attempt to hit it with Siphon Life. An ability they have. As they are incapable of assisting material people. And in fact, as they are down here, you already see them beginning to flicker. It's unclear how long Gustav can hold on to remaining here. Does not succeed on a hit. That advantage was really doing work. Kostia, I'm going to need a death save.
All right. And do you want these rolled to GM or public?
Public.
Oh.
I'm all, as far as I'm concerned, it's all about transparency.
No.
All right. Kostia fails her first death save. Ramil crawls 15 feet.
Opens the door.
You can't from this side. There's no way to open it on this side.
Fuck.
He crawls and dashes to make it here. And you can see that he's reaching for the currently reaching for the to check if she has potions or berries. That's what he is attempting to do. But he just starts crawling like rapidly to try and reach her.
She already took the potion that she had, but she has 6 berries left on her.
Yeah, hilarious that this is a matter of he can't barely see in here.
Yeah.
He knows that you have stuff that
She's got a lot of pockets. God damn it.
So that will be Ramil's turn, Aurelia.
Okay, we're gonna open the door. Gonna see what's going on out here. Holy shit.
And yeah, you open the door, see Ramil crawling a swarm of cockroaches that is currently scuttling towards you, but you realize they're chasing Ramil. The ghost of Gustav Durst flickering in and out, and the sounds of a body being devoured partially alive by the cockroaches. And to be clear to everyone, the cockroaches will attack anyone who is downed. They will go for finishing kills.
And double checking, if they attack you while you're down, that's 2 fails?
Yes.
Or 1? Okay.
2. So, Aurelia, you see that, and you can see a heap of cockroaches swarming over what appears to be Kostia's body.
Oh my god, Kostia. 5, 10, 15, 20. I should be able to make it to her. Can I force my potion down her throat?
Yes, we'll take your action.
I do not care.
Mhm.
Yes, you're gonna kneel down next to Kostia and like swat these stupid bugs out of the way as she's like lifting her head up and trying to like put the potion down her in her mouth, down her throat.
Mm.
Do I roll or does she roll?
You roll 2d4 plus 2.
No, no.
All right.
The duality of dice.
It do be that way.
2
Wait,
natural
Kostia.
ones for a total of 4.
All right. So on the bright side, though, that resets your death saves. So at least good for that. So that was your action. You still have a bonus action?
I do. I'm trying to decide how big of a dick move it would be to dash back behind the door.
Massive, to be perfectly honest. You got to remember, this is just a little DM advice. Your hit point total not being in a fight means your teammates are absorbing hits they don't need to.
Yeah, I know. Right. That's my turn.
Okay. Lucien, you're like buried in a sea of cockroaches.
Question. So if I have my shield and the battle axe, can I hit with my action and then bonus action do the potion?
Yeah, because most shields. Like, this is a funny thing. I used to do medieval reenactment. Most shields don't take your hand to hold. They're actually strapped to your wrist. Because otherwise you just end up with a really battered hand. At least most of the shields I fought with. So I'm going to say you can use bonus action to go for the potion still.
Slay. Okay, cool. We're gonna attack and then go for the potion.
Absolutely.
Okay.
and you get to add a d4 of extra damage onto this if you hit.
Cool. 16.
That'll hit.
Okay. 9
9.
slashing, and let me add that d4. 11.
Halved, so 5. It's looking very badly torn up, but it is still alive.
Whew, okay. And then we are going to do the healing potion. You said slash roll?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, okay. Heal myself
You got
9.
this.
Ooh. Living on a prayer, y'all. And that is my turn.
All
Speaking
right.
of living on a flare, is this thing bloodied yet?
Now, this is something funny that Gustav can do, actually, as he sees you are currently battered, in no real shape to do much, at least. And Gustav goes to try and possess your body. Kostia, do you let him? As you see him flickering in and out of existence right now.
I don't think she has the strength to resist, so sure.
I mean, you can, but
No.
okay. Gustav
Just take me.
takes over your body, and this is a little bit of a funny trick because it doesn't say that he moves on your turn initiative or anything. Takes over. Let me check. Can't cast any spells or anything.
He can give the Hag's Finger another try.
That is true. Saw you trying to use it, and can okay. Let me check bestow curse. There's a few options for what he might try and do. I'm pulling it up. It's fine. Actually, you're faster. Yeah, post it. Okay. And yeah, he's going for the same effect you went for. So we are going to see a wisdom save from it.
I swear to fucking God.
It fails.
Let's go.
And now there is functionally a coin flip about if it gets a turn. It gets an action on its turn. Does not save it from the other things, but at least does that. Fails action, doing nothing. And because it is an extremely relevant effect, I will count that before the cockroaches go. Because technically they just go on the same turn, and I've just been resolving it in the other order to be faster. So, successfully does that from your body. So, yeah, you just see Gustav fly in her body, makes her stand up, and then points the wand and curses the creature.
What the hell?
And at the end of that, though, let me check something. It will end. He will end the possession as a bonus action. It says Ghost can end as a bonus action, freeing her to be able to have her own turn. He then flies this way. Actually, he will fly this way, and he will let it try and attack him. It is allowed to try and attack him, and it will attempt to do so as a reaction. Assuming Roll20 wants to roll. Yep, there. Does not hit him, and he floats away, provoking it as he seems to be moving just to try and get it to interact with him instead. The writhing heap. All right. It will go ahead and use
Wisdom
its
save.
wisdom save. Yep, actually good point. All right, let's see. Fails.
Let's go.
And will not get an action on this turn. The cockroaches still do. Gustav did all he could to help out Kostia.
Mm-hmm.
The cockroaches will get their turn, and then it'll be yours. We're gonna, because it's the most high tension, we're gonna just go straight to Kostia.
Mm-hmm. But my roaches got off and went to the other lady, right? Holy shit!
Damn.
Unfortunately, natural 20, and it ends the effect of the curse that it was under, as it hits you for 24 points of damage as they continue feasting at your legs.
Am I considered the one concentrating or Gustav?
Good point, Gustav is. They just wouldn't make any sense otherwise. He didn't take up your concentration. You used an item from your body. So even though he's not holding it anymore, Gustav is. So yeah, I can't even argue that. But I believe that will render you unconscious again.
Mm-hmm.
Then the 3 versus Kostia, versus Lucien.
Woo!
Not a single one rolls to
Woo!
hit you.
Ooh, nope.
These ones will fly, and it is going to be 1d2 to determine who they target. It is either Ramil or Aurelia. One is Ramil. They fly to Ramil. And they have advantage on the attack against him. They will hit, and this time you can see them burrowing into his flesh, badly wounding him, as he can't really do anything about it. And the ones here, though, will fly and dash directly at Aurelia because they are the ones that were trying to get her in the first place. So they are trying to get her, but they have to dash to reach you. That'll be their turn. Aurelia is now also covered in cockroaches. And then Kostia, death save, and then I'm going to need you all to go ahead and roll a d20 for me. As I will, in fact, still, even as I'm horribly mauling you, be triggering a manifestation of dread.
So everyone's rolling just a flat
16.
d20.
Yep. Just a flat d20. And nice, your first death save succeeds. Okay. Let me flip this.
1.
7.
Okay. Okay. Let me pull up my
19.
thing here. On a 1, creeping unease. You have disadvantage on your next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made before the end of your next turn. No save. 7, as you start to feel creeping unease, your hand shaking, everything is going wrong. You have memories of venturing with people before, and you remember exactly how that ended. And then it was 7. Correct?
Mine was 7. Kostias was 19.
Yeah, so Lucien, you feel a freezing invisible hand caressing against the back of your neck. I need a wisdom saving throw. DC is only 12.
Ooh.
Okay. If you had failed, I'm just going to let you know, the next creature, it would have wasted your reaction, and the next creature that made an attack on you would have advantage until until the end of your next turn. Now, let's see what 19 has. 19. Really lucky for you. You're unconscious. You just see that your staff and any focus you might have had is currently covered in this spreading hoarfrost, crackling.
Oh.
But won't matter in this instance.
And checking, we can take off a point of dread?
No, never said that.
Even though you spent it?
I'm manifesting it, not spending it.
Oh.
So Ramil is being eaten alive by cockroaches and is going to fully, even as this is happening, because he knows who the healer is. You see him grab the berries as he crawls over her body and feeds one berry to Kostia as he's being eaten alive. And he just is muttering, "Get up! You are more useful than I against this thing." A completely rational reason to focus on your survival.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the horrifying moment where you realize you're both covered in cockroaches and also this a dead body was atop you, and then you realize it is Ramel.
uh,
That is his action. He's pretty much trying to keep you from being killed long enough for somebody else to help you.
yep.
Aurelia.
Um, I want
Sting.
to whack whatever cockroaches are nearest to me with my rapier.
And you're where you will do half damage, make sure, right?
Why?
Because it's a swarm, you do half damage against any swarm. And you'll have disadvantage
Oh.
on the attack.
That's what's fucking everybody up right now. These freaking swarms. I don't.
Your call. I'm just making sure you're remembering the disadvantage and that you're already doing half damage. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you
Oh
mechanically
yeah.
something to keep in mind.
Is Kostia up with that Goodberry got her up, right?
Yep, she is
Yes.
awake at least.
Mm. Is there a thing where like I could put Kostia behind me and be like a human shield? Is that a mechanic in
Uh,
D&D?
yeah, you can drag me.
Also, what that would do here is functionally just you'd be giving her a defensive help action after standing her up.
Would that
That
take
would
my action?
Yes, but it would give the enemy disadvantage on attacks against her until next turn, like the next attack against her at least, and it would make the swarm not on top of her.
I feel like that's our best move here is to keep Kostia alive. Because I'm hitting at disadvantage till the end of my next turn, which is this one,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
I don't think I'm gonna hit this thing anyways, and if I do, I feel like our best bet is me to protect Kostia.
Do you
Is that
think's
what you're doing?
best?
Are you good with that,
Yeah.
Kostia? Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to
Well,
help her
let's
up
resist.
and provide the defensive help action.
Absolutely. And we will say that if you're trying to without having to move everyone around on the map, if you're trying to move her so that she's behind you, we'll count her as behind you and say that the swarm has to attack you instead of her.
Okay.
All right, sound good to everyone?
Heath.
Yep.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Defensive help action, and then Lucien.
Cool. I have a number of questions for you, good DM.
Save
One,
against being poisoned first. But go ahead.
Constitution.
Yeah.
I thought
Fail.
you said if you succeed once.
I started to, and then I realized that's an ability of something way later in the game that I was working on earlier.
Ah.
So you are poisoned, but go ahead.
Okay. What is the poison?
Disadvantage on everything.
Got you. Okay. Um, can I move? First question.
Difficult terrain while you're standing on the creature or crossing the creature.
Crossing the creature
But
to there. Literally 5 feet.
costs 10 feet to go there.
Okay. So I should be able to if I'm just moving right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Um, Can I attack and then bonus action Goodberry?
No, Goodberry's not a bonus action.
Cool. Just wanted to clarify before.
Mhm.
I'm still gonna move there. I'm still going to attack the creature, and it's a disadvantage. Still
Still hits.
16.
There we go. All right. You weren't going to get the extra d4. It doesn't matter. You did 10. Now it is the one last horrible secret that this thing has. Undead Fortitude. It has to it has to fail a save unless it's taking radiant or critical hit damage before it can actually die. But you have it at 0. So, we will roll for it. Constitution DC save is 5 plus damage taken. So it has to beat a 10 right now.
16? Oh, because half
Mm.
damage. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
But here's the bright side. It only has a +2, so it's not guaranteed.
Question.
Pass.
Can I use
What's
one of
it?
my inspirations to make you roll disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Sadly, no.
Hey, I'm bargaining with what I got. I am bargaining with what I got in my pocket.
Okay. You want to bargain?
Can she...
What do you want to offer as a bargain other than, like, inspiration? That's just advantage on something. What do you want to offer me as DM here in exchange for making this creature roll at disadvantage?
Uh,
And to be clear, I mean roll again at disadvantage. So 10 already has it passing, right?
mm-hmm.
If you're willing to pay some consequence here, I'm willing to make it roll again and disadvantage the whole thing.
I'll take another point of dread against me.
Okay.
Only
so,
me.
Only you. It only stacks. It only affects the people who take it. So, I will do this roll. You are doing this. It comes to you in your head that this is still, even with the cultist dead and everything, this is part of Malum. And you realize you can still make an offering to this creature, and that is what it wanted. Some sort of offering to Malum. And you realize, as you see the corpse heap on top, the cockroach heap on top of the big bitch, that it hasn't been offered yet. Currently, this is just it taking things in battle. Would you like to say a prayer to Malum for me? You choose the words, and then direct it towards the body.
Lucien kind of seeing everything happening, seeing Kostia keep going down, seeing the big bitch get fucking taken over with, feeling a slight sense of enjoyment from that and power in the fact that, like, one less evil thing is gone. Seeing all these people that she had just met go through this turmoil, she just kind of grabs onto where her order's logo is and thinks back to what Evelyn said in her dream not too long ago, whether she believes it was Evelyn or not. And she just takes a moment and kind of just speaking out says, Malum, hear me now. Grant me no mercy. Grant me only power over those who have failed you before. Let me walk the path of gold that leads to your strength. Make me your weapon against evil, and let my will never falter.
As you offer this pledge to Malum, you gain a point of dread, and this creature, shambling as it is, will have disadvantage on all rolls, all saves going forward, as Malum actively asserts their will, including this roll to see if it just dies right now. That is the most Malum can do. If they were capable of destroying it themselves, they would have. Sound good?
Yep.
That includes the saves against if it loses its actions or not. So disadvantage, reroll the con save. It fails. With Malum's maleficent presence, you see a dim light glowing within. And then it's not so dim, it's golden. It radiates not from your symbol, but from the writhing heap as you make this pledge to Malum in place of an offering, and the creature seems to just shamble apart. The cockroaches that had descended upon everyone beginning immediately to dissipate as Malum's presence abandons this corpse. The divine sliver, or whatever it was, that gave it strength, fading. Combat is over. As the cockroaches begin skittering off, the ghost of Gustav Durst, though, does not manage any last words other than this, as he begins to instantly fade with the dark presence. His last words being simply, "Find my children!" as he vanishes. Cockroaches scatter. Combat is over, everyone.
Oh my gosh. Kostia, you look here. And she's gonna hold out her good berries for Kostia.
Thanks. She'll
I
combine
still
it
have
with
all
her own
5.
good berries.
Yeah.
Ramil just flops onto his back.
Yeah, Kostia is just laying on the stairs.
All right. Lucien, you will be having a very different dream tonight, I think.
Yep.
Aurelia, is there anything that Kostia, Aurelia, anyone wants to say, declare as their actions right now, or is everyone just flopping down to catch their breath?
Kostia is at least flopping.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay with Kostia.
Right on.
I'll be okay. I just need to catch my breath. And yeah, it's fine. Just rest for
Help
a second.
me, Ramil says. And you look over, and he is covered in blood. And it's all his.
Oh. Uh,
Aurelia,
I just gave. Yes.
Lucien calls out and like is holding weakly the healing potion to you. Here.
Okay, I'm gonna go get that and then give it to Ramel.
They will gladly chug its contents. And I will roll for them in this instance, just to
Okay.
save time. We're out of combat. And they will heal 8 hit points, looking much better, but still, then they begin to press the digitation, the blood away. And you can see that they're still pretty badly torn up, even more so than they already were. As that was unfortunate, but it seems it is done with.
Yeah, it's done. I don't think there is anything left living in this house with us for.
I
Last few things are cockroaches scuttle away.
And those.
I know that we're all pretty exhausted, but I don't feel right leaving and not properly giving the children their rights.
No, I agree. Once we catch our breath, we should give them proper burial.
We can
Maybe
grab
even the infant
Gustav.
if the lady will let us.
Yes.
Ramil just looks at him, Breslin. Might as well. The worst of it's already done. What's a milk nurse gonna do to us? He just leans against the wall. And Lucien, would you like to, for me, if I can't, there's a little bit of a prompt, but would you like to use Divine Sense?
Yeah.
All right. There is no longer any sense of evil within this place. Whatever rituals this place may have been used for before, none seem to have successfully desecrated it beyond the creation of that creature. So, you are fairly certain that, at least for now, you're safe.
After taking a moment, Lucien will walk up to the others. Let's get out of this place.
Do you think all the cockroaches outside are gone?
I damn hope so.
Kostia grips her staff firmly and uses it a lot more like a cane than she usually does.
And as you start to move, let me check one thing. Nope, you're good.
Acrobatics with disadvantage to see if I slip.
Just immediately slip. Your group, is your intention to head back through the chambers?
Yes.
Well, I think we should grab Gustav's bones too. I mean, why not, right?
I agree. He should be with his children.
He's like not really bones, right? He's gonna be heavier and grosser to carry.
Yeah, just a bit. More desiccated. Like drained of water. Which moves
Oh,
a
I
lot of
still
the
have
way.
wolf
But
pelts. Can I wrap him in a wolf pelt so it doesn't get on me?
yeah. Still a bit heavy, but you're good.
Okay, I will do that.
Right on.
Kostia, since she left her cloak covering the bodies of the children, that will be her focus, is to retrieve them.
Mm. As you move back through the halls, Lucien, is there anything you're keeping an eye out for?
Nothing in particular. I mean, of course, Lucien grabs Ramil.
Yeah.
I think Lucien's deep in thought over what choice she just made.
Very fair. um, as you are making your way back through, would you guys like to collect any of the knickknacks that were assembled in the previous chamber?
Sure.
Wait,
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 go
wait.
ahead, Kostia.
Kostia will pause and, okay, if we just give me a minute, a few minutes, and she'll ritual cast detect magic just to make sure they're not about to grab anything.
They are
That's
all
cool.
magical.
Oh boy.
Various auras, some enchantment, some necromancy, all weak auras, though. Even evocation amongst them.
Maybe just don't touch it with your bare hand. And here,
None. I will say this on just focusing on it. None of them feel particularly potent in any way.
okay. Yeah, we might as well take them and maybe for a meal, and we can slowly work on figuring out what they do.
Easy enough. As you scoop up loot of these strange, the strange gathering things they have here, make your way back up the stairs. You do hear back from where the cultists were the sound of something eating. But so back up this way. You tell me if you want to go in that direction or not.
That sounds like a whole lot of not our problem.
Agreed.
Okay, to move.
There you go.
Oh,
Can you move now?
No.
How about now?
What is the deal? Okay, there we go. Now I can move.
Roll 20 at its best. So, uh, everyone seems not interested in going that way. Seeing what's
yeah,
over there.
no.
Okay.
I would like to get the fuck out of this place.
Absolutely. And you do so, heading up to the next floor. I'm not going to make you move through the house floor by floor. If you're just marching straight up for it, you will find easily enough find Walter's room. The door is unlocked. Looking out any windows as you might, you do not see the presence of the scuttling creatures anymore.
I don't see my token at all. Oh, there we go.
Uh, so there doesn't appear to be any malignant presences left in the house. None of the cockroaches, specters. There is still banging coming from the broom closet.
We should let
Oh,
that out.
wait, did we grab the bones before we came back downstairs?
You're going upstairs currently.
Oh.
The kid's body was Walter's body. As you go up there and you find the nursery unlocked, you will find there is small skeletal remains in there with what looks like a fractured skull.
Hmm. Okay.
If we're in Walter's room already, we would have gone by the kids because to get to there, we would have to go through the passage.
The kid, yeah, yes, sorry, I didn't know which floor you got off on because you can exit actually technically any of those floors, and there was a shortcut up through the other way if you went there.
Yeah, no, we'll just go the way that we came.
Okay, so you do see the remains of both children remains,
Yep, and
but
her cloak is
as they
already
are
covering them.
as you come back into the room, though, you see Rose and Thorn manifesting into the room, this time seeming translucent.
Oh. Hello.
Right. You killed the monster. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry that it was too late.
Too late for us. And then Thorn speaks up. But not for others. And he offers this kind of faint smile and holds up his doll towards you and says, "Could you take Mr. Stuffins?" And as he's holding up the ghostly version of his doll, you see the actual one still clutched in the skeletal hands. They shouldn't be here. It's sad. Mr. Stuffins doesn't like it when things are sad.
You know what? You're right. I actually have a little trio of dolls that would love a friend like Mr. Stuffins.
And as you say, they lean in and says, "She keeps her doll under the bed, pretends she doesn't need it anymore."
I'll make sure and get it.
Boy smiles. Rose kept giving him a mildly reproachful look, but then just seems to tousle his hair. Lucien and Aurelia, would either of you like to say anything here?
Nothing in particular.
Okay.
I think Aurelia is just like overwhelmed with grief. Like it's hard for her to formulate any words.
Hmm. And as that moment takes hold, they flicker again, and you see their ghosts vanish. Whether their bodies are at rest or not, it seems that their souls are. You're free to do what you were doing.
Kostia will take her cloak from over them and then slowly, carefully arrange their bones so that she can bundle them up to carry to wherever they end up burying them.
Mm-hmm. And do you retrieve the dolls?
Yes.
And while Thorns seem to be this rather silly, mismatched, almost very clearly like made in the home doll, you see that Roosevelt's was a very well made doll that resembled her vaguely, probably when she was younger. And she's dressed as a pirate. And you remember there was sailing motifs along the toy box. And has a little blade that, oddly enough, seems actually quite sharp. A little off-putting in that. But along the blade is forged the words, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." You gather the remains and the dolls.
Whoever this Blinsky is, he is very busy.
Lucien kind of gives a nod, chuckle.
Seems to be quite the professional. Catering to the noble class, even. And as you gather the last of these remains, you safely march your way back down and are free to do as you wish.
I'm assuming we're burying the bodies of Gustav and the kids, correct?
Yeah.
Seem to be the intent.
Lucien will
Yes.
help dig the grave.
You guys march out into the open air, and are hit by a bunch of power word kills. Good game. No, you march out
Finger of
and
death.
yeah, finger of death repeatedly. And begin digging graves. You find shovels in the little shed that had been assembled to keep the big bitch, as y'all called her, in. Seems they did use it for storage in addition to a very plain, uncomfortable looking cot that was put out there for her.
As a note, I think you accidentally grabbed Big Bitch instead of Aurelia.
I did. That was oops.
LOL.
She's haunting us.
There's so many of me on the
And
map,
my
I don't
ass.
even know where I'm supposed to be. There we go.
Yeah.
As we
Oh,
all
and as you're
ping.
walking, by the way, the cat does follow you all out.
I meant to ask, do you have speak with animals, Kostia?
Not currently.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I mean the cat is pretty adorable. So
Oh,
I could
do you?
give it the. Mhm.
Sorry. You guys go, and then I'll drop a reminder.
Oh, I was just going to say, now that you mention it, I could probably do it tomorrow.
I think a rest
Huh.
sounds great.
Yeah.
House isn't haunted anymore by the looks of it, Ramil says, looking back at the rather large manor.
that's a fair point. I just don't know if I can stand to be in there another second.
Fair enough.
There
Not
is
a
the
pleasant
shed.
place.
What time of day is it?
As you emerge from the house, actually, at good point, you guys had rested inside, and yet somehow it feels like it seems to be early morning.
What a weird fucking house. I mean, we've got time. I think we can hoof it to Barovia.
Now, a question: did you open the door where the banging was happening?
Oh, I forgot. I would have probably done that though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Kostia had said, "Oh, we should let it out."
Yeah, as you when that happened, what would have happened is very simple. A broom flies out, seems to look around oddly, like turning in directions of all of you on its own, starts sweeping, then stops sweeping, and just kind of starts following you. Then follows you out of the house even when you go to bury the bodies.
Oh, so we have a pet broom.
Just
At least
collecting all kinds of friends along the way.
Do you have bones somewhere that need to be buried so you can be at peace?
Do you speak
the
broom,
broom.
Kostia?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Somehow, if a broom could shrug, it shrugs. I'd say, I don't know, I'm a broom.
All right.
So currently, you are indeed followed by a broom.
Hello, friend. I'll call you Broomhilda.
It gives a little bow at that. It's a very strange sight for a broom to bow at you. The bristles are doing a lot of the work for making the bow work.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, the body's buried. Everyone gained an inspiration. And if you wouldn't mind leveling up,
Oof,
but I have
bless.
to talk. But I have to talk to one of you in a private call really quick.
Okay.
Listen.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to go ahead and start a call with you really quick.
Boom, boom.
So as you all, as we're coming back in here, as you all tuck in for the night, heading towards that shack, maybe grabbing some cushions off seats more than anything to make it a bit more comfortable since none of you want to stay within the house. You will be uninterrupted in your sleep. And there's no silver glow of moonlight this time. And so, anyone wishing to taking shifts or whatever near rest, you may do so. Though,
I'll take the
as
first
you
shift.
though as you're there, the broom does seem to patrol the door on the outside. The cat will snuggle with anyone except for Mill, who it keeps trying to bite anytime it can get within arm's reach of him. You're pretty sure it's because he smells cooked still. So yeah. Do you take the first shift? Is there anything you're doing during your shift? Early?
I yes, hang on. I want to see if, while still like keeping a watchful eye out, I want to see if I can figure out what this magical cloak does.
Absolutely. I will allow you. This is just a DC 10 Arcana check. It's a fairly common magic item. 21,
21.
absolutely. That is a cloak of protection. So that
Ooh.
gives +1 to armor class to the wearer and a +1 on all saving throws.
And I put it on.
Yes, it requires attunement.
Oh man, how do I do that?
It just mark that you have. Just note. Remember, you can have up to 3 magic items with attunement as a requirement attuned at a time. You don't have to like do anything. I'll
Okay.
send you the magic item itself in a second. But yes. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You're kind of just looking at a cloak.
Oh, I don't think so. It's
Okay.
just thinking about life and such. Maybe crying a little bit. Just
Yeah, that's
definitely crying
fair.
a little bit.
Very fair. And I added the cloak of protection to your inventory.
Thank you.
And for on that 21, I'll also give you that you kind of noticed that vial that you the flask you said left and realize it was alchemist fire.
Okay, so I will add one of those then.
Mhm. Has second shift?
I can.
All right. Is there anything you want to do during your shift other than keep watch?
She will. Sorry, looking real quick.
Been out over the Barovian countryside.
She will bring the cat over into her lap and just kind of look at it and say, "Don't know that you have a name yet. There's not really a good way to find out. I'll call you Bramak until we can find out."
The cat tilts its head and then just nuzzles into you, seeming to be taking comfort in a warm body.
You like it, okay. And then she will study the other hag finger.
Yeah. No checks required because you've already kind of sorted this. Uh, Unlike the other one, this one is mostly spent, and however, what it can do is you can use the 4 charges in it to recharge the first one if you wished.
Huh,
This will
yeah,
destroy that one though.
sure.
Okay.
very sorry wherever you are about your finger.
You recharge the other one for 4 charges. So, anything else?
If she has time, since she did that require very much like
That didn't require
Part-
anything.
okay.
Like, you
Uh,
already had one. You had pretty much
Okay.
a 10-minute ritual to transfer the magic because it's very witchy magic in the first
Yeah.
place.
Then kind of in the same realm, the next thing that she would be drawn to is the shrunken head.
Absolutely. You look at the shrunken head, give me an arcana check. DC is 10.
Yay. 14.
Its lips are shut, but you do occasionally hear what sounds like mumbling, and it seems to be a halfling's head. But as you're studying it, you know that it is both not sentient, and the property it has is that as a reaction, while holding the head, you can use a reaction to gain a luck point to spend immediately, allowing you to re-roll one d20 roll you just made. Then the head will become non-magical.
All right.
So, minor magics, but useful.
Yeah,
That's you for the night.
that is me.
Lucien, you have second to last shift. Ramil, by the way, is studying for half the night, just sitting up with the books, looking at the spell lists, and trying to see if he can functionally study from both at the same time.
Yeah. Lucien's not doing much during watch, just kind of probably vibing.
Ah, yes. Just vibing in Barovia, the real name of the podcast.
Yep. Yep. I
Alright.
feel like there's more that Lucien will experience throughout the night, and will be contemplating a lot of stuff throughout the night.
Very fair. But there is something you do see during your shift. A gold-winged cockroach that scuttles in underneath the door and seems to stare at you. Stares for a long moment. And then you see the cat pounce on it and instantly kill it.
Lucien just breathes like a breath of like.
Cat just turns and looks at you, eyes seeming to glow in the dim candlelight.
Dumb cat.
And then it just walks back over and cuddles against Kostia. Or Kostia. And that will be session as the last of you make up the next day and prepare to get back on the road towards Barovia.
Cockroach king of guiding reed, with a broken crown he's left to lead, an empire falling to its knees, a bleeding ground for those who heed.
A disciple of the cockroach, I was hopelessly petrified, choking on the roach of fallacy. Thankfully, when the mirage finally melted, the impurity of the cockroach was revealed to me.